I've never done a story time video, and I've always wanted to do one. I actually have a story in plan for when I eventually do it. I was thinking of doing it now, but I do need to plan a bit more because there's a bit more like stuff to do, and I'm gonna need to make out more of a script, and I need to also think about what the story actually is because I haven't told it in a very long time. My camera's freaking out a small bit, but yeah. So today I decided to tell you this story, and you may or may not know what's going on from the title, but maybe from the thumbnail. But today I'm going to talk about a movie scene that literally traumatized me. Okay, now you might be thinking, oh, he's just exaggerating. He just had a bad movie and it scared him a little. No, I mean like this happened when I was 6, and I still have effects from it to this day, and I'm 16. That's 10 years ago. Let's start from the start. Let's get old Donegal Boy's glasses on. Let's start from the very start, shall we? By the way, these are just blue light glasses. I don't actually have glasses. What happened was I was in. Let's set the scene. First class, Bobby Donegal Boy, literally 6 years old. Yeah, 6 years old. 5 or 6, it was that year, that school year. You know how you'd start a school year and you'd be in that school year and you'd start as 5 and then like at the end of the year you'd end at 6. You know how that works. That's basically like that because my birthday's in April, so I don't remember when. I could have been still 5. When would that have been played on TV? I don't know. But, anyway. I don't know exactly what age I was, but it was around 5 or 6, we'll say I'm 6. So, what happened was, I was upstairs, my own business, and Mom was downstairs in the kitchen, watching TV. And I walked down to her. This isn't going to be a long video, by the way. So I walked down to her, and I'm in the kitchen, and I was like, "What are you watching?" And no answer. She didn't hear me or something, or she just didn't answer, or she was too involved in the movie. And I look at the screen, and she's watching The Mummy, the original Mummy, because don't forget this is 10 years ago, so the new Mummy wasn't out at that point. It's the original Mummy, and the very particular scene that came on was the scarab beetle scene. You know that one? Well, there's a lot of scarab scenes in that movie, but the one... Hold on, I'll just play it for you. So yeah, that scene. Now you might be thinking, oh, what's so bad about that scene? You may be thinking there now, I can't actually see what that scene is like from an outsider's perspective anymore because of this moment. Because when I'm 6 years old and I just walk in on that scene, it's a whole different story. You have no context. You don't know what's going on. You don't know who the guy in the movie is. You don't know where he is. You don't know what the Beatles are. You just see that thing happen and you are just like... I ran. I ran. Now, I know these are Beatles. I know these are Beatles. But before I watched that scene, before I saw that scene, I fucking loved spiders. I loved them. They're cool. After that, until now, I have arachnophobia. Because of that fucking scene. I'm scared of all bugs, but like, arachnophobia is the bigger one. It's the one that really fucking triggers me the most. Because of that one scene. And that's why I said at the start of the video that this movie literally has effects on me right now. Because of that scene. I still have them fears to this day. Because of one scene. That night, because this memory, when like it's a memory like that, you don't forget it. And I don't think I ever will forget this. But like, I remember that night, I could not sleep for the life of me. Couldn't sleep. I was 6 years old, so it was about 6 o'clock when I went to sleep. I don't know, it was probably about 7 or 8 maybe? I don't know. But it was around then, and I could not sleep all night. I didn't get one bit of sleep. Nothing at all. Because it was, I mean, it's fucking every time I close my eyes. Not even like when you go to sleep. Like when you close your eyes, that's when you start seeing the nightmares. At this point, that's how bad it was. But I was fucking horrified. Like, holy shit, I was terrified. And I actually, the only reason I remember this thing was I remembered the situation, and I actually watched the scene very recently. And even though I don't find it scary now, I'm still scared of the scene because of that. Because, you know, something like that doesn't just go away. It doesn't, you just, it's fine now. When that happens, when you're 6 years old and you see this guy getting fucking internally eaten by a fucking scarab beetle out of nowhere, I hid at the door. I ran. Here's set the scene, because, by the way, back then, I was a fucking pussy. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I had no balls. I ran. And again, I'm 6 years old. I'm a fucking child. Like, I ran and crying. Like, I'm like, what just happened? I was gonna say what the fuck just happened, but you know, 6-year-old me, I didn't say my first curse word until like first year. Until I was like 12 years old was my first curse word. But I am fucking horrified. And Dad's like, you'll be fine. He starts showing me videos of the actor, like, doing stuff. I don't remember what he was showing me. Was there, like, some footage of him on a boat? I can't remember that, but I remember him showing me that. I remember the next day I had to go to school. And I hated my teacher, by the way. Hated my teacher then. She was awful to me. And that day, I, like, couldn't do anything. I was just sitting there like this, just some both horrified and have zero sleep whatsoever. So, I remember how I know it was actually that specific class was because of my. I remember talking to a friend, and like he was like, "Oh, don't be afraid of stuff. Just think of happy things and stuff." I remember, and I know because that friend moved when I was in second class, so I know that I had to have been in first class or lower to have that conversation. Very off topic, to be honest, but yeah. So basically, I rewatched that scene, and it's not that bad. I watched a movie, because Mom and Dad always try to get me to watch a movie, like, pulling me down, like, in the middle of the night at points to try and get me to watch that movie, and, like, not saying it's The Mummy. but I'd always be like, "Nuh-uh, this is not good. I'm not watching this." I'd always like, "Oh, this is about a mummy? Nope, nope, I'm gone." I'd rather sleep than watch this movie, and I eventually faced my fears and watched it. But yeah. So yeah, that's like the story of how the Mummy broke me. And when I mean broke, I don't mean like I broke down or this movie scene literally broke me. I can't look at a spider the same way again. As I said already, I can't see that movie for what it is anymore because all I can think of is that moment. But that's about it for me. I hope you're enjoying these kind of things where I'm just kind of sitting here and talking to you, because I really like this kind of thing, and I do think you are, because some comments, I want to actually mention a comment. It was, I'm glad, it's nice to see you coming on your videos more than Jacksepticeye, and it's nice to see you, and you may not think that means a lot, but that means more, way more than you think, because it's nice to see people, like, say, like, I like to see, like, you, other than, like, other people, like, I like to see your own self and your own kind of content, which is nice, and I do want to keep going at that more, and I'm going to do more videos like this in the future, because I do want to take the channel in my own direction. I don't want to be copying other people. I don't want to do that anymore. But that's about it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like it, if you like it, hit the like button, subscribe if you do want to see more videos by me, and I'll see all of you in the next video. Good luck, everybody! You want to talk to me?
Ah. Look who it is. I never thought you would come. You're running a bit late.
Well, I'm here now.
Lovely weather we have today, isn't it?
I'm not sure if I 100% agree with you.
You're wrong there.
What is it you wanted me for?
I was thinking about what you said. And you know what? I'm thinking of giving you a chance. You said to trust you. You said you wouldn't take power, take control, so I thought I'd give you a chance. One chance is all you get.
I won't. Thank you. Your trust means a lot for me.
You better not.
Because there's no escaping me.